Viter Valley Trust
All
with
right,
Jovians.
we're going to be casting the finals of our monthly tournament here. Joining me is Anthracite, and going to look at the hands of two players. We got Barsib on the left and Lycia on the right here.
Once again, both have good hands. We have Viter with the Jovians, which works a hell of a lot better on Hellas. Um, and then we have a pretty decent Terractor set up here. It's going to be pretty rich early. Got Electrocat on Gen 1.
What are the preludes for Terractor to help feed the Electrocat?
He's got Metal Rich and Allied. He's got Allied Band
Okay.
selected. You could go.
You could go Mohole Excavation, but I wouldn't. I would just
Yeah,
gamble
yeah.
on the Metal Rich.
He's selected in Ventrix.
I am not a
Not,
poor Ventrix fan.
yeah, 15 cash on the 3 cards is a lot.
How are we feeling about Vitor doing supplier into Underground City with Galilean mining?
Uh, oof,
That looks like what he wants to
that
do, which
seems.
not
I
my.
mean, Underground City's fine, but Crapolayan looks like the weird one here.
I think it's
You're gonna
because he
have
has the wife card and Rim Settler.
I know, but yeah, it's a lot of titanium prod.
Yeah, but also like Loan and Smelting aren't exactly bangers themselves here.
True. I mean, smelting can pay for Underground City. I don't know. I think I like smelting more, especially if we're going this Underground City line.
Adapted Lichen is a little questionable to me, but I guess it's okay. It
But
is a
we don't
plant
do
tag.
it. We don't. You can't do adapted like him with Galilean. You're just gonna be so poor.
Martian Survey as in Ventrix. I think I'd be more inclined to do
Yeah.
Martian Survey as Terractor, but
Terractor. I mean, Terractor's got the discount on Olympus, so you're effectively paying 18 MC for the cards. There's basically no benefit of Inventrix here. It's got to be Terractor. I agree with you. I'd keep Cupola, um, and keep Martian Survey, but go Terractor. And I personally like Smelting Plant a lot better on the Vitor Valley Trust side.
I can be convinced of Galilean mining going for Rim Settler. What I can't be convinced of is Adapted Lichen alongside the rest of these cards.
Right, exactly. You can't go adaptive like in this way, but you can go adaptive like and just don't take Crapolayan.
For those of you who are watching this wondering why he keeps calling it Crapalayan, it's because the card is one of the worst preludes in the game. It's a little better on Hellas because of Rim Settler being a milestone, but yeah, normally it's you expect to get 21-ish mega credits of value for Galilean, and Galilean gives you like 15 mega credits of value.
Yeah, but it's not really a diversifier. I mean, he can like can get if wife is a good keep, he's gonna get early Jovians. It's just gonna stack up too much. No, like he's basically paying 15 MC and 2 points for 2 titanium prod and losing 2 cash prod. So you're paying like 15 MC for 4 prod minus 2 points, all in titanium.
Is this best of three or is this just one game?
I think
This
it's
is
best of
game one,
three. I
but
agree
it's
with
best of
Hodge
three.
too. He drawing, taking Inventrix when you already have an Earth tag in hand and your alternative Terractor. You can go from being pretty rich to being tight on cash again. But he's playing the slots. Let's see how it works.
I think playing the slots when you're like, theoretically the weaker player is a good approach.
Yeah, but he has a lot of slots already because he's drawing 3 with Martian Survey.
All right. Well, he hit the
Um,
building industries for Electrocat. That's pretty good.
yeah, he lacks the power. Um, yeah, so we go Conference, and then you go Solo Win into Electrocat, sell. Yeah, I mean, it's like, obviously want to go Empire here.
Yeah, but then you're thinking about Energizer with the power gen is probably what he's doing.
Yeah, but this is so slow. It's got to be Empire. No, you drop that Underground City. And I would go North personally because we're too poor to get Rim to get Polar. But I think it's fine to go BI here. I agree. But this is obviously the riskier line. It pays off if we find Steel and we could SP for BI, which isn't the worst move, honestly.
I would
Actually, I
definitely
think,
SP
yeah, you
power
just
for
do it,
building
right? Yeah.
industries.
Yeah, you sell Steel and then go SP power into BI. Those micro mills.
Mm,
Okay.
don't like that.
Yeah, me either.
Okay,
Uh,
research
those
outpost Deimos
bangers.
or AMC. Wow, Eco Zone over
Look,
there.
but this, yeah, I mean, it's just. Imagine if we just had smelting instead of freaking Galilean here. Be obvious.
When you get Deimos down past you is always a scary moment in any
Yeah,
game.
fortunately, you can just take Deimos past AMC.
I don't think I'd pass nuke power here. I think with two steel prod developed with Inventrix and knowing you're probably getting
Yeah,
Dome
I
Crater
agree.
back, I'd do nuke
I
power.
think I think he's thinking about diversifier. That's why he doesn't want to pass Immigrant. But we definitely should have kept Cupola in the opener um, for this reason. But
I guess
I think
he's
you take
cutting
all.
AMC. It seems crazy to actually want to keep it.
No, yeah, you definitely don't keep it. Last game, he's thinking back to last game where he played freaking AMC on himself to get Rim Settler. Dome Crater looks pretty good here. Don't know why we'd skip it.
It's okay. I'd like it more if we had Building Industries played last gen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not so bad because nuke power is an improvement over SP power.
Yeah, it's true.
We have the power to do all of this, so we'd keep it. Hmm. I think it's quite even at the moment. Probably slightly favor Valley Trust.
I don't know. I think I actually kind of favor Inventrix right now.
I don't think so. I think with GIA and Outpost,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah,
in
the
pretty.
Outpost is nice, but we have Deimos, we have Ecozone, we have Electrocat for some good development.
Yeah, but I mean, Valley Trust has nice development too.
Habs is huge.
Yeah, Habs is great. Now I nuke power and hack him.
Oh, the
I think we can.
hackers.
Yeah,
It does kind of make sense here.
yeah. Play both. I like hackers. Why not? This is Hellas.
He's too scared. He knows the reputation of hackers.
Wow,
Ooh,
it's a
insects is great. The
sick insects.
virus
Yeah,
is not gonna hit you because of Habs. Love it.
yeah. We have dodged the Raiders here too. I think you just cut heat trappers here.
Yeah, though you kind of worry about extreme cold fungus a little bit, right?
Mm, I mean, it can be all right on this map. I agree, but heat trappers is just debilitating because like you can't play this GHG after you pass it. I mean, it's the second best card we could take, but we can pass Raiders. We just have to keep in mind.
Yeah, I hate playing around Raiders when it comes to
The
Electrocat for the rest of the game.
standard tech could be pretty nice for us potentially.
I would go Raiders myself, but I definitely can see the appeal of standard tech.
I think it's pretty close. You just have to make sure you play around Raiders and always have an odd number of steel, which is not hard. I mean, you sell steel now and then you don't spend the steel. And
Yeah, it's just annoying to think about that all game long. I don't
yeah,
want that
no,
mental
I
burden.
mean, I don't disagree. I think the upside of standard tech is just higher. We have Olympus down, draws a card. Having to think about it.
Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily in his favor. I don't think this is a decision that warrants multiple minutes spent on it.
Yeah, they have an hour on the clock though, so this is never gonna get into time trouble. Don't know why Valley Trust is buying. Oh wait, yeah, he hasn't seen Haps. Never mind. You keep three. You don't need to spend money on heat trappers. He's seen it, and buying three here is enough to make him wonder. I think I definitely still favor Valley Trust here, though. Better development. Our hand is not great for Inventrix. Might as well play standard tech, see what we draw.
Yeah, I would definitely do it since we bought it. Okay,
Arca
market's
Victory
fine.
is fine. Yeah. That helps a bit with Diversifier.
What's the Earth office for?
He already had Diversifier, right? He already
You
had
already
the Earth
had the
tag.
Earth tag. I don't
Yeah, from
understand
Valley
why you
Fest.
reveal
Yeah,
that.
yeah, I agree. And I wouldn't play Raiders. I would try to. The longer you hold it, the more he has to play around it. with Electro Cat.
Plus, Media Group hasn't been seen. We don't have
Yeah,
anything to develop with it right now.
yeah, I agree. You can play it once you see Archaebacteria, because then Electro Cat's never getting gimped.
This is just a clear pass for me. I guess he's worried about Diversifier, but
Nothing you can do about it, right?
does he have a space tag?
I think so. No, I guess he doesn't. But it doesn't matter anyways, right? What are you gonna do? Water important to fund?
I think that's what he might be thinking about.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, AMC buy is pretty bad, but he's just thinking about Rim a little bit too much, I think.
If I'm Barsib, that's a sigh of relief right there. Okay, I don't have to play around steel anymore the rest of this game.
Yeah, agreed. Now we go Archaebacteria into Habs.
Habs, yeah. You know, Anthracite, what card isn't a bad card right now? That Martian Rails looks like it could actually be decent this game. 2 cities already down. Knock the city in
I think
hand.
what I think Inventrix is thinking a little too hard on Diversifier here because he has it with Ecozone. But he doesn't have tempo, so you just go Archaebacteria and Habs. Valley Trust always has tempo on you, and if he doesn't claim it next gen, then you have it. Don't do this.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the SP Greenery line. It's too much. Ooh, especially on the ocean. Don't put it
Yeah,
there.
that costs us Archaebacteria. Just committing a little too hard here. Yeah, I know what he's thinking. He wants Ecozone into the fund, but
Yeah, I mean, it's not as bad with standard tech, right? But
if standard tag, you need the greenery in order to get Ecozone down. So like I see what he's trying to do. It's just it's too aggro in my mind. Nah, Pat, I think it's for Rim Settler.
ooh, boy. Nuke
Which I
Zone,
think he
Miranda.
takes. I
Oh,
think he's gonna take
NRA.
Miranda. And he's gonna be mighty happy when he gets. He probably gets Nuke Zone back here too.
Yeah, and the business network, that's huge.
You don't take Lycan over greenhouses.
Agreed. I would take greenhouses here.
Fortunately for him, he's gonna get it back. Which works out pretty well with NRA.
Yeah, I mean, I figured he would take Nuke Zone over greenhouses, but I don't know who this draft benefits more. On the one hand, you have an NRA with an Eco Zone. On the other hand, you have a guy that just got a whole bunch of Earth tags and card draw.
I just think, yeah, I mean, I've said from the beginning, I think Dolly Trust is just ahead here. Like, Inventrix is just a little too poor to convert here.
So you go down to 17. That means that you can't do Eco Zone into claim.
Yeah, exactly. Which is the whole point as to why the SP Greenery is just unnecessary.
Clearly,
He's
we've
gonna be
killed.
mighty happy because he's gonna get no. What? No. Like, you need greenhouses for NRA. Okay. He's
Maybe if
not
he
gonna get it
hacked
though.
Valley Trust, we'd be able to afford it.
No, but Lisak just has it, right? Because he's got Miranda. So now he's gonna sell, keep it hidden, and play Habs. No, yeah, can't quite. So just skip. Now, Lysak needs to pay attention.
Yeah, but he's probably going to want to get the value from the nuke zone, which is going to cost him.
Yeah. I mean, this is not the end of the world. He gets so much tempo this way.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we were talking just, yesterday, right, about how tripling on Hellas is usually
Yeah.
negatively correlated with winning.
Yeah, and he's not gonna get tripled here. He's got Ren. I mean, at least for Inventrix, this is Ecozone is kind of what you want to play anyways, so it's reasonably natural. You play it next to the city, obviously.
Yep.
Yeah, the last game died.
He says I knew it.
Yeah,
I think
I
it's a
mean,
pretty
if he knew
clear
it,
play.
if he knew it, then just take one cash prod, like take a hit on one cash prod and play a freaking Miranda. Um, this is like way too greedy.
I think it's just like the clearest communication in the world, right? Opponent does an SP greenery. Like, I wonder why he did that.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I totally agree. Especially when we passed him Ecozone, right? Because wasn't
No,
Ecozone?
we passed him Deimos
No,
and we got
yeah,
Ecozone.
Deimos, yeah, yeah.
Still a chance to hack him. No, he's selling it. He can't be tempted anymore. The Habs makes sense.
The thing is, it's going to take us one more gen to get NRA down. So we're just so poor. I mean, yeah. Here's where Terractor would have really helped us. Or honestly, just plain hackers. A few more cash here. But I think Valley Trusses has a commanding lead now. It's got card draw. It's got GIA.
Yeah, the card draw definitely does a lot to help their position.
Without producing by quite a bit.
Is he actually about to pump Oceans? That seems crazy.
I just don't. He's so worried about the milestone. Like,
Is it for Rim Settler?
it is for Rim Settler, but just don't get it. Like, what are we afraid of?
Yeah, I don't like this play at all.
Like, what is he gonna do? Only when he's even threatening his Polar Explorer. You can just get Rim Settler next gen with 2 more titanium.
I mean, we
Potentially
can
play
get
something better
Polar
than Wife.
Explorer with GIA and Convert.
Yeah, this made no sense to me. Banger pack over on the Valley Trust side.
Yeah. So I think it's a clear research for Inventrix. Now for Valley Trust, I think you want to do the decomposers because of the ecozone, but at the same time, the advanced ecosystems for the ecozone probably means you take that.
I think Mass is the last card you take here.
Yes, Mass is clearly the worst of the pack. Oh my gosh, that's a bad draft. But maybe he couldn't decide, and he said, "I'll let my opponent choose for me," because both these cards.
I think
are
you just take
incredible.
it. You just take Lake Marineris, and you're happy with whatever comes back here.
Really, I would take the advanced eco. I think.
I think getting Deco back is totally fine. Lake is the best card here,
Well, I would
and
take
Valley Trust
advantage
should.
Deco, and assuming that he takes Deco, then I would take Leica as the third pick. I think that's how I'd want to play it.
Yeah. Well, if you're Deco's the worst card. If you're not taking Lake, then you take Advanced. I think versus a good opponent, you should take Lake. It's the strongest card. We're gonna be in rush format here with Demos. Like not buying Lake here is crazy. Like looks like absolutely gonna get full value here.
Yeah, I would definitely buy it as the fourth pick here.
And I think so. He can go 32 plus 9 plus, yeah. So if he just takes Lake, he can play NRA right now. So that's the clear no. Deco's just dead. Like you're gonna play all of your plant tags right now.
Yeah, I get the interest because you
Like
have the
Lake
eco
is just
zone and
insane
there's
here.
eccentric value as well, but I do agree Lake has to be better than Deco.
Like the chances of it getting full value at Gen 5 Zero Oceans is like 95%. Even knowing that Valley Trust has GIA, which he doesn't. The eco's just not doing anything. I think this is like, a teaching moment for the 1800s who tend to undervalue Lake Marineris. This is just one of the best cards in the game. He doesn't even look like he's considering it. He's thinking about research instead of deco.
I do want to applaud him though for thinking about I can keep one card and play NRA. I think a lot of
Yeah.
people get distracted and think, "Ooh, I want this card," and delay the premium cards too much.
Yeah.
So
No, I totally agree. I think he's done the math because he seems to be wanting. I mean, there's multiple good cards here, and he's only wanting to keep one of them. He hovered over a lake for a second. Maybe he's starting to consider it. Yeah, hackers would have been helpful here. Oh man, we are going to regret this lake. Mark my words. Like the thing is, we can't afford to play Deco. It would almost make more sense if we could play it before our cards here.
yeah, once again, Inventrix's ability not being utilized even now. It's eternal struggle.
Actually, I totally missed, by the way, that if he
That you
played
could play
Deco,
Deco now. Yeah.
if he played Deco, no, I didn't miss that. I'm saying if he played Deco, he could just take Tactician right now. And I think Lishat is ignoring that again.
Oh, he's not going for Polar? Wow.
I mean, mate, I just delay NRA, triple him. You can play Deco. He just played freaking wife for Rim. It's such a big punishment. Is he paying attention? No.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the milestone situation is necessarily, but does Lucia
He's
have
got
anything?
four. He's got four. Yeah. At least I has Rim. Imagine if he just
He already
freaking didn't
claimed
play
Rim.
wife.
You already claimed Rim.
Oh, sorry. Polar. Well, just one tile away from Polar.
Yeah, he had Polar. Doesn't now though. He put the greenery up top.
And he played freaking wife for Rim Settler. He could have done asteroid mining
Yeah, so is he
if he
going
had kept
to?
his titanium.
I guess he's going to SP a greenery. Like I don't know. Man.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. There's several mistakes here. He should have put the tile in the south for Polar, and he should have not played wife, and then he would have gotten rewarded with asteroid mining with 8 titanium.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine getting asteroid mining and playing that instead of wife, and you're so much happier.
Yeah. I think for Barsib he should have just played Deco and taken Tactician. You delay NRA 1 gen, but you get the milestone.
Uh, I don't
I think
agree.
it's just insane for Valley Trust to not SP for Polar here.
I mean, it's insane. Valley Trust committed to a greenery in the north, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
I
insane.
mean, yeah, I agree with that too.
But
Uh,
no, I mean, I think it's more important to get 3 production and 4 plants than it is to get a milestone when you're as poor as Inventrix is. I think it's the right pick.
yeah, I like milestone better personally. I would do. Yeah, he also took power plant over biomass, which is a weird one.
Red suits able to be played, great value.
I mean, it's like he's thinking about artificial lake when he had Lake Marineris, which is just better than artificial in all ways.
Yeah, yeah, that's a oversight.
Literally costs 3 cash less for another point, 3 cash more for another point and another ocean. And then instead we bought Deco, which is looking like it's going to be 1 point here. But even if it's two, I think it would be insane for him not to SP for Polar here. Yeah. I don't know. To me, the milestone flip is worth more than 4 plants and 3 cash.
If we
Plus,
were
we actually
rich,
we
I
actually
would
we
agree.
actually get some compensation too because we get um like we get 2/3 of a point on Deco, and we can wait on Noctis City for greenhouses.
If we were rich, I would agree with you. But being poor like we are, I think it's important that we develop.
I like funding Cultivator here for sure. We got demos. We're in good shape on it. Six prod to one.
About to play insects as well, right?
Yep. Man, just like imagine if he had not played this wife.
Yeah. This is the
This wife
takeaway.
was
Never
just
buy
one
your
of the
wives, guys.
most epic throws because he would have played asteroid mining instead, and then he could afford to play IO here. Just skip
Your wives are a distraction. You're terraforming his life. That's what the viewers
like
should take
wife
away.
wife has basically cost us 30 cash right now, so he would barely not be able to afford IO here. Actually, it's more than 30 cash, right? Because does he have Space Station in play?
I don't think he played Space Station.
So, okay, so then it's exactly 30 cash. Yeah. Which is, you don't have 36 to play IO here, but I think I'd go ahead and fund Cultivator potentially.
Eccentric also looks pretty safe though, with both Eco and Deco. Oh, and viral. Ooh.
Yeah, that's gotta be viral here.
Let's see. He doesn't know that uh, mass converters in the other hand, so I wonder if they
Easy
will
fish.
consider that. Yep, fish with
See,
viral,
like
instantly rewarded.
it's quite interesting because it's like fish is also a really long way away, but he clearly prioritizes it. versus Lake. It just like kind of gets a look over. I don't know, it's kind of interesting to me that Lake doesn't really gets ignored a lot.
Physics not being prioritized either. Personally, I would take physics over CEOs. I think it's much scarier.
I wonder if he's gonna think about funding eccentric here.
I think you could fund eccentric or of the other game. Ran
Yeah,
out
the
of
other
time.
game. For me, I'm gonna get Noctis City down in the north this gen. I think I would fund Cultivator, but
Please don't buy Tundra Farming. I know I've said before that when you have Eco Deco, buy all plant tags, but not that one, please. It's such a bad plant. You're free to disagree with me. I welcome spirited debate, but even with viral Eco and Deco, I hate Tundra Farming. I hate it
yeah,
so
this
much.
this card just really underdelivers.
Okay, we're getting some high-rated players saying that they would keep Tundra here. I would not. I know it seems like it has great value, but it's the methane from Titan problem. Every time I have bought that stupid card thinking, this time it's going to pay off, it's going to be worth it, something else comes up and I never play it. Every time. I hate it.
So he goes eccentric.
I think that's fine. With Eco and Deco, it's going to be hard for him to beat you with Viral accounted for.
Yeah.
But you do know you passed him that large convoy, which maybe should strike a little bit of fear into your heart.
Yeah. I mean, gosh, are we regretting not having 30 more cash to play IO here?
Would you even
Now,
play IO here at Gen 7?
and now he's wasted 30, like, at this point, we're down 36 cash from not playing asteroid mining instead of wife. Personally, as Inventrix, I would 14 fund Cultivator too. It's just gonna be so hard for Valley Trust to fight that.
I'm debating if I ever want to try and play Deimos to get the extra steel here and be okay with just
Yeah,
killing 4 plants to then play Noctis City. I think I would.
I think it's pretty reasonable. We have fish now, so we do want to push the heat along. Theoretically, play Tundra Farming too. You could, can we Demos Mineral Deposit Noxious City?
I don't know. I think we have already sold, so I think we are
We
a
need
couple
we
cash
need the
short.
cash back. Yeah, which means can't. Which I think means we don't do that play. I think we just go Mineral Deposit Noctic City, convert in the north. Having to think though. I kind of like Mineral Deposit Noctis City, convert in the north, and fund Cultivator. You go up in the northeast here. It's the second best spot on the map. We don't have any steel targets, so no reason to go where he's currently highlighting. He's not even considering the northeast, which is the second best spot on the map. You have a greenery rebate on the northeast versus we're picking up like 10 steel with no target. And losing 2 points because 2 are adjacent to his city. No, this is not great. I would fund Cultivator here. You have to respect this point scoring ability here. Gonna need the extra ammo. He's too close to Space Baron at this point. We have no way to fight it.
Sorry about that. Had to take a phone call.
I think it's a mistake to pass here without funding Cultivator. That is a sick Arctic algae.
Yeah. Pretty good protected valley, too, to be quite honest. Yeah, pretty obvious birds, I think. Interesting. Lava flows versus protected valley with the full eco package.
I like PV.
Yeah. I think with the full eco package, I would go the valley as well.
Mm.
I don't really see a need for windmills here.
And why have we not selected Protected Valley here in this Valley Trust? We have 12 steel.
Commercial district and physics complex? I don't know. I would definitely take protected valley. That's why I would have taken over lava flows as bio package and denies that steel dump for him.
Yeah.
Especially with cultivator maybe wanting to be funded as well.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Windmills.
like windmills.
It's not the worst, but
No, it's not the worst. I just don't like it.
yeah, I agree. I wouldn't buy it. I mean, obviously you play Arctic Algae here. And then you draw.
And then you get Deimos.
Yeah. Should get Deimos.
I can't imagine he would not play Deimos. That seems crazy.
Yeah. Well, get punished if he does that, because then he can just go Ocean into Convert. All right, obvious Deimos.
Yeah.
And then we are 2 heat bumps away from starting to cry about not having Lake Marineris.
Yeah. Yeah. Like we said, it does look pretty good here. And still no fund on the cultivator.
Yeah. Trust in his ability to score on the board. But we just aren't far enough ahead to win without it. I just say bad sign when Mining Area takes a Titanium for the 5th prod after we played Gen 7 IO.
Seven titanium prod. He's almost got the achievement.
Just imagine having 42 more cash right now if we had not played Wife. And now we have 7 Titanium prod without an adequate target because we've already played Wife.
We have large
So
convoy,
we
right?
have large convoy, but we have at least 2 gens, right? So we have 21 per gen. So we can play Convoy from Europa, but
Do we? That seems bad to me to push game pace.
yeah, no, I agree. I mean, using the wife action is better than Convoy from Europa.
I know you passed on Protected Valley, but your opponent has 7 cash. I think I would go ahead
Yeah,
and convert here. I don't see how they can punish
yeah.
us.
I mean, we're getting Tundra farming down, so we're
Oh.
going.
Oh no, 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 not artificial lake.
That's our lava flow spot. What? What are we doing here? There's gonna be a much better spot.
Like that, we
I
could
think you
just
just sell
play
and
Nitro
you.
Moss.
No, I think I would just sell and fund Space Baron.
Who sells and funds Space Baron?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's 14 fund, huh? Yeah. Never mind.
And now you turn on the biomass combustors, like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal.
Yeah.
The one actions, one after another.
Yeah. Not a whole lot of reason for it here.
Well, the reason is he wants to play lava flows and then get both bumps here, but not. I don't see any real reason to stall it out here. Not the Martian rails.
I don't really know why Leshag is stalling here. He's got basically nothing he can do.
Probably one of those things about how if my opponent's wanting to stall me out, I should stay in to make it awkward for them.
I guess, but I think the sequence here is an inevitability. Yeah. Now you go lava flows on the two plants, where the heat works too. Yeah, convert.
I do like
Oh,
converting on heat in the south here.
well, yeah, you're going to convert on heat to open, right?
Yeah, to open
You
is
convert
fine
on
too.
heat and then you.
I would just do it now though, just to make sure I don't forget it next gen.
Well, if we ever had any shot to win this game as Barsib, it would have been by having Lake Marineris right now.
And then get the ice cap melting. Pretty sick. Though I think you have to
Yeah.
take the earth cat. Well, maybe not. Maybe.
Nah, I think I just take Ice Cap here and sabotage him. Earth Cat, you just hope it's too slow. He's basically going to have to pay 26 plus get saboed for 4 more, so 30 for Earth Cat. It's probably not paying off.
The Dust Seals tech as Inventrix. Big brain.
Sabotage for sure. I don't really think there's any way for Barsib to stay in this game. He can probably forfeit. Buying Earth Cat? What? No.
Yeah, you never buy earth cat here.
We have 3 cards. Earth Cat's not paying off for sure. Plus, you need
I
to get out of this game, like, in a freaking hurry.
Yeah, I do agree with you though. I think passing on both lake and ice cap was enough to doom him here. Because the
Yeah.
oceans look to be lagging, and that's going to be painful. Though we do have standard
That's,
tech.
yeah, I mean, it's better than not having standard tech, but if we freaking had 18 for 4 points and 2 oceans, followed by SP heat into ice cap and fish, oh boy, would we be happy campers.
Is physics the third science tag?
I think it is, but he should fund Space Baron here. It's criminal to let him fund Cultivator.
Yeah, I agree. I wonder if he was going to fund it here. I think he's too excited about fish
He
and then.
should absolutely fund it. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I think Leisha's going to get away with it, but there's been a lot of mistakes here.
Well, those are not the AI draws you want to see, though Power Supply Consortium not the worst.
Well, I think we fish SP Greenery, play Tundra, and cry about Lake again.
For our viewers' sakes, let's keep the we should have had Lake to a maximum of 5 times.
I like SP Greenery here though. I want to lock up the 4 pocket.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We can afford it with Tundra. Get this closer to birds. We're at least in this game for 2 more gens. And even that, we honestly we need a little bit of luck to get out by Gen 11. Because we don't have a natural heat. Well, I guess we do with the ocean on the heat.
Ooh, wrong order, wrong order.
I mean, why do we do this? This just gives him plants and potentially turns on kelp.
Yeah, I don't like that ordering at all.
I mean, it's got 24 points to make up here. That is not
Oh,
nothing. Nope,
TG is
there is
huge.
TG.
That's
Yeah,
probably GG.
yeah,
Gotta cut Vesta here, I think.
yeah, for sure.
Definitely power infrastructure. The rest of the cards don't do enough.
Yeah, I totally agree with Parker here. SP Greenery. I mean, on top of the fact that there are still a few more nice ocean cards like Ice Asteroid. We just want to reserve those super premium spots next to our city. None of this is good.
Yeah, correctly skipping on all those.
Yep. We convert SP Greenery. And then we play birds if we can. We need
Not
them to get 2
interested
plan
in
prod.
pushing the game. Ooh, open city's nice.
Yeah, I mean, he needs power. I guess he'll play mass. Yeah. There we go, SP Greenery.
What? Yeah, I guess you could. I actually lean towards SP Ocean at this point, but
No, there's still Ice Asteroid.
yeah,
It's harder to get the O2 than it is to get the oceans from. Actually, second to SP Greenery, I would SP Asteroid. But for me, the SP Greenery is obvious because it turns on birds, and although he doesn't have plant prod, we just hope that he gains it. The hardest 2 parameters for us to push naturally here are O2 and heat.
I would still SP Ocean here. I would do it on the 3 heat. Make sure I get the heat for next gen. Because if you lose that, it's painful for you.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, actually. We need that heat. It does give him a conversion, which is annoying.
No, not there.
Oh, Well, now I would SP the other ocean because we need the heat.
Yeah, I wouldn't do 2 oceans. That gets rid of a lot of valuable events now.
Well, at least we potentially tempt him to play large convoy. But
Yeah, I think he would in this position.
I think we're likely going to see the conversion into Open City. I think AI was probably a mistake here. Like, it is tempting, but we had good steel targets late in the game, and I'd rather just have points. I think you now SP another greenery. You're getting out of this game for sure next gen, so just take the most efficient points.
No, no, not Aquifer, my friend.
Okay, asteroid is fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I wouldn't use another one though, because right now all heat's accounted for.
Yep. Yeah. He's staying in to get birds, which makes sense, but I doubt that we're gonna see
I am positive we're not
plant
going to
prod.
see 2 plant prod here.
That's the score. It's 92 to 57. You haven't been watching recently, then. He's the last two gens he's pulled ahead by like 20 points because Leshak's not been doing anything.
All right, Ocean is very good. That definitely
That's large
helps.
convoy for plants. Um, this is why I would have gone greenery because
Yeah.
we'll likely lose both O2. Honestly, I would just birds myself. You're not going to see plant prod from. Might as well get one more point out of birds.
It depends on if it completes an eco or a deco point for me. I probably wouldn't play birds on myself right now.
So he's definitely going to take the last O2 here, which I think we can do with
I mean, we can definitely do
open.
with Protected Valley. The question is, can we
I don't
do
think
it
we do
with
Valley.
Open
I
City?
think, yeah, because he left the best spot on the board in the northeast. He can go Open City there, convert for 2 plants, and convert, which I think is definitely the line. No, 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 no. Why would we ever convert there? Okay.
Yeah, missequencing. But it does
I
get a
guess we're gonna
potential city
play.
spot secured.
We're gonna play the grass. Wait, no, we
No,
didn't
we
buy
didn't buy
grass.
grass.
Oh, brother. SP. It's not that painful, at least. Take the heat bump. What?
Did we keep? We have physics
Oh,
complex, so
physics.
he's
Yeah,
ready
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
keep it online.
Yeah, makes sense.
Though, was that the second power tag? I think we should have power supply consortium to our opponent as opposed to fuel generators. Yeah, we got the
So
power.
TG is 6, 8, 9, 10 points. I think he might need an animal to win. And Gentrix is scoring reasonably efficiently next gen. He might have it since he does have the 20 funds. It kind of depends on what if
It
Gentrix finds anything.
it definitely depends on what he finds in the draft here. I think.
Yeah.
AGT is definitely a positive step. There's the ice
Does he
asteroid.
have the signs? Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
RIP. All those standards.
he played mass, right? So he's one short. So you
Take
take
gene
the gene
repair.
repair.
Gene repair's decent for us.
Yeah,
It does draw us a
definitely gene
card.
over plantation here.
We would have to do the math on whether we can afford it, but I think we can. We need 2 SP asteroids in SP City. And we'll SP City in the northeast to give us a third conversion. So the city in the northeast costs 22, 22 for the asteroids, which puts us down to 20. I guess we can probably afford to SP a greenery, which might be better. No, maybe we could draw a card with Gene's same number of points. So yeah, I would take Gene or just plantation.
If
Unless
plantation
if
finishes a deco or eco, it's worth
I
considering.
think if it's both, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's pretty reasonable.
yeah. It's very
I
important to
didn't.
deny that AGT, though he doesn't know about that.
Yeah. He doesn't need that micro attack, right? He needs an animal tank.
I'll be honest, I don't remember what cards he tags he does or doesn't have. He's not checking it enough for me to know.
Nah, he doesn't have animals. You know that because he has no card resources. Um, I think Gene is affordable with the SP City in the Northeast, which is our best spot.
Skipping on plantation. Interesting.
I mean, it's probably 2 points for 18, so I get it.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't feel like he has that much to do in his hand outside of the TG right now.
True. I would do the math if I were him. You have a half hour, so you can plan out your final generation completely, which is what Barsib's doing here. I think you skip Gene just because there's some like outside lines that take cultivator, maybe. I don't know. We're up 4, or are we up 3?
Up 4,
We're up
which means we're
4.
really up 6, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
So
see it.
yeah, it's hard. Yeah. All right. SB City Northeast. No.
It's okay.
No, this costs us
It
2
does
points,
cost the
right?
greenery, yes. Uh,
Just I mean, he should have taken that heat last gen. Well, now we can afford the SB City in the Northeast. And play birds, so that's our line. Oh, I even forgot about Electrocat, so yeah, we can definitely afford it all. I think we can SP City in the Northeast, convert around that birds ourselves, and still have the conversion. We need 4 plants. We basically need
Corporate stronghold is funny.
um I guess now you convert. Can we get
Convert
corporate
for
down in the
4
Northeast?
cash.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's
I don't think
point
it's good
neutral.
enough, yeah.
Yeah. That's a keep.
Hydrogen is enough for a conversion. Oh, and predators.
Yeah,
I missed that you
on
picked up
Preds.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
What?
Ooh, skipping?
How,
Makes no sense.
how can that not be good? That's 11 for 2 points. That has to be good.
It looks like birds does not complete eco or deco.
But it's still 2 points. You still play it.
Yeah. Yeah, now that we're at 20 plants, I don't see a way for us to get more, so just grab what you can.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. So he's got 10 from TJ. That puts him to 88. And then he needs to score another 26. No, sorry, 18. I guess it's now 11. That's 2 points. I think he just barely has enough. And we don't even have a full spending on TG. So the freaking hydrogen was 8 for 2 points. Hey, wait a second, were we ahead on Space Baron?
Space Baron's not funded, right?
Hmm. Well, I missed what he played AMC before. Okay, that makes sense. Because that was a 13-point play. Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have enough because of Preds. Preds gives them ecosystems.
Well, Preds is a 0-point card. So, is it a win play?
Mm,
That is 23 for 3 points. I'm
I
not
think
sure
it's his
that's
best
really
scoring.
good. Yeah, but that's basically all his scoring then. I don't think that's good enough, right? 23 for 3 points and then fund for 20 for 5.
And there were a lot of points thrown here.
Does this get him any way close to Cultivator?
No, it's
No.
not.
Yeah, now he just sells and
Yeah,
funds. It's not
sell and
enough.
funds. It's not enough. Yeah. I think, but Leshak's mistakes were more impactful. You missed it, Parker, but he played water import from Europa in like Gen 6 to fund like uncontested rim settler, and
What
then
he didn't
couldn't
he's
couldn't
not even funding? Like, it doesn't change anything, but come on.
Yeah, yeah. And then promptly found asteroid mining in IO.
Alright, well, that's game one. GG
I
to
th- I think
Barsib.
that I think that Leshak has the win for sure if he just doesn't play wife in the mid game. Like this is easily a 9 point mistake. This cost us like 50 cash.
Yeah, of course. That Lake Marineris and Ice Cap also pretty big mistakes.
Yeah, Lake Marineris is a huge mistake. Yeah, and then oh yeah, the other mistake that I just backed out of my mind was where he greeted Diversifier for one cash prod on Miranda.
And the Polar Explorer, where he had to SP Greenery because he converted
Yeah,
it north.
and doing GIA into it. Yeah, this is a win for Valley Trust. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but my intuition was correct. I'm just gonna say I did say I thought Barsib would win this one.
But it's not over yet. It's a
I
BO3.
think it was a very big mistake to skip Lake Marineris.
Yeah, I
And
know. I realized after. Yeah, I know.
yeah, um,
I don't
Zero
know.
Oceans on Gen
Actually,
5.
I want to
Like,
ask that what was the correct play to skip decomposers and research, or just take them and delay NRA by 1 gen?
so it was interesting because I think you'll hear in the replay. I was a fan of once you had gone that line, flipping the third milestone because you could have delayed NRA, played decomposers, and funded tactician,
Oh yeah,
which
tactician. Yeah. Mm.
which I think I prefer.
Yeah, maybe because I also get more microbes on decomposers because I
Yeah,
can
exactly. It's another point
delay Lycan and
on
greenhouses after.
decomposers. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
But I think better than both was just take like
Yeah, I
Marineris
think
and
Marineras is obviously really
yeah.
good there because it would have helped me end the game maybe. Maybe not a gen earlier, but
Sure you do. Oh wait, he's not listening.
I'm gonna call the recording here. So GG.
GG's.